Hi, I'm Maz. This is Hugo. That's some artist Squidward back there my brother drew. And welcome to the Impractical Jokers Find Out What It Takes to Be the Sexiest Man, to be in the Sexiest Man Alive issue, same thing. I know this is old, 2019, I believe, but I'm late to everything, so why not? I am a big fan of the Impractical Jokers. My favorite one has to be Joe, but technically Q is the man I'd marry. Anyway, it's damn near one of the only shows I actually watch on TV, because a lot of my life is either based around anime, YouTube, or Netflix and Hulu, which also contains a bunch of, old, I should have seen it when it was on TV type stuff. So yeah. I know they were doing random stuff during the pandemic, like the house party, which are like the individual, like the personal, like conversations with them, dinner party. That's what it is. When they're having like a random like Zoom call talking to each other. I haven't seen that yet. Don't know what's stopping me, but as you can see, I'm watching this now, so I'm behind on everything. And I know they were also doing the Misery Index, which I sometimes watch from time to time, but other times, just that pressure with that amount of money just makes me, not kidding. I just haven't been like keeping up with all the episodes, so I've seen most of them, but I still have a few to catch up on. I found this video aside from looking for something else, aside from Unis Honest and Brandon Rogers. Because as you know, Unis Honest is like under 100 days now, so we're coming to the point where they'll be taking down their channel and whatnot. So I did mention that I was going to do a live stream of all their videos, or at least the ones I've missed before. I still want to do that, I just don't know when. But yeah, I was looking for different things to put on here that weren't like same old, and I haven't seen it, so it'll be a fresh reaction. Plus, it's just an excuse for me to see the guys again, because the new OG Impractical Jokers haven't come out yet, considering a new season has just been announced. So let's see what they. Oh, also I read their magazine entries for if they were the sexiest men alive, what they would do and or say. So that's just another reason why we're here. So let's just watch.
Impractical Jokers, and this year we have been named People's Sexiest Men Alive.
Yes! Well, no. We're just in the issue.
Okay, I was gonna say, because I clearly missed that.
Part of the whole thing.
Even though I saw the cover that said "if."
To the sexy test.
Yeah, we're gonna go into a focus group and ask some strangers what makes sexy and what doesn't.
Let's have a look.
So we represent People Magazine. They're sexiest.
I don't know why I didn't expect it to be a damn a typical day at the office for the guys, but I didn't. So here we are. Lord, I'm gonna just put Hugo down. He might be a little distracting for some people, but yeah, me.
Man of the Year is coming out.
These are People Magazine's men's sexiest
Idris
of the
Elba,
past,
Channing
and
Tatum.
general people in New York.
There's
regular
Q.
folks, a regular array of folks.
Out there, Sal.
Yeah. Just
And we're trying to find out what characteristics that you identify as being sexiest.
This is gonna blow up in their faces.
Think so? In what way?
We're dead sexy.
Oh yeah, I know.
Let's say, for example, Hugh Jackman. Give me one word that comes to mind when you see the photo.
Composed and classy.
Classy.
I see eyes.
I'm not surprised she has an accent.
Facial structure, yeah.
In comparison, what word comes to mind, say, when you say this guy?
Timid. He looks like inside himself. Like a little goofy.
Goofy. Goofy.
Goofy.
He's the most
How about,
responsible one
what
out of
word
them.
comes to mind when you see this guy?
Aside from her.
He's probably funny.
Funny.
He looks like a stand-up comedian or something. Yeah.
Oh, he's so
Okay,
pretty.
so let's talk about physical
Both of them
features.
are.
What pops out at you? Okay, so when we look at Channing, what's something that pops out?
I mean, like arms.
Arms, muscles. Okay, and then if we went with, let's say, if we go with Dwayne.
Physique.
I know. Yeah.
Okay. What about this guy?
Schlubby.
Chubby, schlubby.
Chubby and chubby.
if you take a look at Channing, right? This is a
Okay, they're
strong
just doing Q so
jawline,
dirty.
the angle.
Don't put me up next to Channing.
Also, look at how much less neck fat there is.
Right.
You're wrong for that.
What would you say that we would do with this guy that you
Open
got?
yourself.
Open yourself up.
Stay more confident.
Confidence for this guy.
We need to give him a whole trim and a.
We can't see his neck.
And then the hair just doesn't help.
They are
I'm not gonna look at
just,
that and go,
they are just talking down about this.
He actually kind of invented the messy kind of bedheady
Silver
kind of
fox
deal. Right, the
beddy.
silver fox kind of deal.
George is like, I'm here, I'm present and handsome. Oh, but my thing's a bit messy.
Uh-huh.
I'm imperfect.
Okay, I swoon over Clooney as well.
And we all do.
Who doesn't?
From facts to life on.
I
So he's
don't.
kind of like you're having after dinner drinks with him, as opposed to him. What is this after?
A TGI Fridays.
So this is the
Or
kind of
like
look for a guy.
Sal, I am
After a
so
TGI
sorry.
TGI Fridays. That's me right here, Mr. Half Price Apps.
That's Applebee's.
Right, TGI Fridays, Applebee's, right.
Drive-through.
Cheesecake Factory, and we've also heard drive-through meals.
I also just heard drive-through meals.
Now let's talk about round face. Did he, now the hair here,
Why am I round face?
because we were talking about hair earlier, what does that say to you?
He wants to have like French look,
Yeah,
but it's not really. It's
Probably just because the cap is
cap
it's
is-
probably like.
It's not
cap.
Lose it, right? Lose the
cap.
stupid hat.
Yeah.
I'm known for that cap, man.
Your signature look, they just crapped on it.
He's like, this is the thing I wear every day, and that's his like personality trait.
Let's put on my stupid hat and get out there with my round face, right?
I just realized I put the
If you went to
executive
school
producer
with
up
these
there
people,
too.
what nickname would you give them?
What's the nickname
Pete
you might
McPartlin,
give
I think
to
his name
Hugh
is.
Jackman?
Prince,
Prince.
Lex McPartlin.
Prince.
I remember
Let's go
that.
upstairs here.
like Loud Larry or something.
Loud, right? Looks like loud, obnoxious person to a room, that kind of.
Yeah.
Are you guys having fun doing this? Because it looks like you are.
So
They've
let's
been at
talk
this for
about
a
this
while.
fat bastard down here.
Timid Tom.
Timid Tom.
Timid Tom.
I'm loud and you're timid.
What the hell is going on here?
This is a fun
I mean, you
thought
have a point.
experiment. What do you think he does for a living?
I wouldn't say doctor, but like
a
something.
corporate.
What about this guy here?
He looked like he just got out of college.
Aha, I was right. Showrunner.
Internship. He runs the whole f***ing show.
What do you think this guy does for a living?
An IT guy.
An IT guy.
Doesn't really have a life.
Has no life?
No life.
Doesn't have a life.
Ouch.
What do you think this guy does for a living? Maybe a plumber?
No, I feel like he's too soft for a plumber. He doesn't
I'm
have
too
like, a
soft for a plumber? I'm too soft for a plumber.
No one really knows what he does. Bit of bartending, bit of stand-up.
He doesn't do anything for a living.
No, a little bit of everything.
Yeah, but a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah.
A whole lot. Damn.
Do we get to go out and talk about that?
No.
No, we don't.
This is very one-sided.
Which one of these six guys is most likely to still live with his mother?
Timid Tom.
Bottom right. What authority? You were right there. Yeah, you said it.
They all jumped. They're like, Timid Tom.
Which one of these guys do you think is most likely to be a virgin?
I feel like either Laughing Larry or Timid Tom.
Both these guys. Yeah.
Oh.
Why? Why am I likely to be a virgin?
So if the title was least sexiest man between round face and between timid Tom.
Laughing Larry.
I'll take the tiny victory.
Now it's funny. You still said he's the least sexiest, but you have the most to change about him.
Because we see potential.
There's potential here. No potential. Die alone.
Yes.
Right.
Ouch. Damn, that hurt me. My 50 fucking shins. Good lord.
Brutal. This is brutal.
It is.
I'll tell you what, now we know what People magazine would consider not sexy. Boom, boom.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
They agreed.
Thank you, People Magazine, for the honor of doing this video. Thank you.
God, that hurt me, and I wasn't even out there. Man, let me just start by saying they had to pick the worst pictures of them. I think Sal's wasn't nearly as old, but Q's is pretty old. I can see why Joe and Murr didn't go out there because I mean, you know, aside from Joe being married, and I think Murr was I don't know how long he was engaged, but I know he's engaged / married as of this recording. But yeah, it makes a lot of sense that they use those two. Q, as I said, I would marry this man in a heartbeat. Pretty much, yeah. Don't ask me why. I can't explain why. Sal is a bad bitch if you get to know him, honestly. If you've ever seen, like, the challenge where he had to wear those tall-ass, red-ass boots, you can just see him strutting. Like, if he wanted to work a stripper pole, I wouldn't question it at all. So, I don't know why I said that. I mean, it's true, though. I'd be right in the front, you know, tipping them ones, you know, slip a 5 out there every now and then have to stop because I'm broke. But yeah, they're some gorgeous men. They just, Joe and Murr are just, you know, they're awful to each other on a regular basis, so, you know, they just had to pick, like, the worst pictures. But yeah, I actually really like that it was, it's not a sketch. Why don't I have a word for this? I like that it was built around, like, the foundation of their actual show rather than it just being, like, a standard, like, interview thing, because that's kind of what I was that's kind of what I was expecting. But, you know, pleasant surprise comedy, that's what they do. So yeah, I'll probably just be looking for more Impractical Joker stuff that I've missed, because I missed a lot. So yeah, as for Hugo, I am Maz, and we will see you all in the next session. Bye.